We still don't have a name, but we got Siete on the pod today.
We in this motherfucker, yes.
Welcome, man.
I've been waiting to come in here. Feel me?
I'm hyped. I'm hyped, bro, because, you know, we're kind of underneath the same umbrella in terms of people we're messing with in LA because you're very close with AD.
Exactly.
You've been on Back on Fig, Community, and all that. So to see you on the schedule working in San Francisco, I was like, oh, this is going to be great because I would love to get you on the pod because I personally think you have a very good personality for online content creation.
Yeah, for sure. I just really just be me and just be honest. Try to be truthful. Yeah. I don't want to lie to nobody or try to give off the wrong impression. You feel me?
Yeah, bro, because sometimes I feel like people are trying to do too much online.
Yeah, hell yeah. A lot of people, we was just talking about that in the car, and he just be doing the same outrageous shit. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I mean, how does it feel to kind of see AD kind of really blossom into like a media personality? Because, you know, you grew up real close to him.
Well, I know it's crazy. I remember when AD first, like the nigga wasn't making no music no more, right? So I'm like a real big AD fan. That's big bro, you feel me? So I'm like, damn, bro, you making no music. Like, what's going on? He like, right? Watch this, watch what I do. Give me like 6 months, 3-4 months. And nigga, like, I'm about to start this podcast shit. Nigga, that nigga really started it, like really started doing that shit, nigga. Then he ended up on No Jumper. I'm like, damn, like, the homie really serious with this shit. Like, he's not playing with this shit at all. Like, yeah, that shit is really serious. So when I seen him do it, I'm like, I don't really know. Like, you feel me?
Yeah, because the hood was kind of like against the podcast
for
content creation, you know?
For sure, because we thought it was just like, we like, this some Instagram, like, you know? It's like...
Exactly.
It ain't really... It don't fit you. Like, you're a real street nigga for
sure.
Real.
Like,
so
like the hood shouldn't be talking about shit online.
Yeah, you
know?
feel me? But he twisted and was just, you know, he made it real content and he made it fun for people to watch and hood niggas to watch and really dive into what the homie was really talking about. And like, he just, you know, telling his story and really trying to blossom, you feel me? And just try to get out that, you know what I'm saying? That box. Sure. Like, just trying to try different shit. So the homies ain't had nothing to do but just to support him because he was, you know what I'm saying, as AD. He always support everybody and he always make sure, you know what I'm saying, the hood involved with everything that's going on. Like, he ain't just know, you know what I'm saying, try to get on and leave niggas. He had a real plan and that shit worked. You feel me? Yeah,
because me and him got hired at No Jumper around the same time. And, you know, just to see how everything played out, I'm just like, wow, this is pretty incredible because, you know, it is cool to see these dudes who came from the street level up to do some, you know, positive stuff and to tell their own story. It's like it's taking the power back.
Then when they brought Smack on there, I was like, oh,
shout
yeah,
out
this
to
shit
Smack,
about to
man.
being funny. Like, this shit about to go up.
All right, so how deep are you in consuming that content? Are you like are you on Reddits and shit like that?
No, I think I am, matter of fact. I swear to God, I think I am, bro. When I first went to Community, nigga, no, I think it was like the second or the third time. I think I was on there with RJ, and we was just going up. Like, we was recording this shit and just having fun. And the next thing you know, I just started gaining a lot of fans from that shit. Like, people was just really like, I fuck with that nigga. Like, he cool, he funny. Like, he make music. Coming there, tapping in, they support me. If people on my YouTube, they be tapping in like, I came from Back on Fig or I came from Community. I'm like, that's dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? AD be telling me like, man, just pull up whenever you want. You feel me? I just be like, I just let them do their thing, you know, come when I'm invited and shit, when I have fun. That should be funny though.
Yeah, because I just feel like, bro, nowadays in the current climate of content, it's just like, it's so easier to get to know someone.
For sure.
Via podcasting or video content, let alone bullshitting with the homies. Like AD seems like he's like someone who you've grown up with or he's grown up with you. So you guys have that relationship. Yeah. So seeing that like on camera, bro, is like...
Yeah, AD gave me a whole lot of advice, bro, on just the industry, period. And like just me really making my mind up on... this is what you really want to do. Like, because if you doing this for real and if you really want to, you gotta be serious. And he know the type of young, you feel me, young, active I was.
I heard you were a wild boy.
Hell yeah, I was crazy for sure. I'm just, thank God, like, you know, I was just young doing that shit and I just, you know, started seeing different shit as I was young and growing and I was learning, you feel me, all my losses and trials and tribulations and me failing and shit. Like, I was just learning, you feel me? So now that I'm 26, now I'll be 27 November 8th. But now it's just like, I'm starting to see shit clearer now. Like, oh yeah, all right, yeah, hell no. Like, you know, like, it's cool. Like, I'm cool on that. Like, I don't really got to do all that no more. Like,
no, I feel it. What was the first time meeting AD like? Do you remember, or like what was it back then like?
I ain't even gonna lie, I don't even think I remember. But I know when I was young though, like 15, 14, and AD and them used to have me all in the clubs with them, bro. I swear to God, I was like the youngest nigga. Like, but I never was taking rap serious though. I knew how to rap, but I wasn't really. I was just, you know, a big fan of AD. Like, I see the homie, he going up. We got a real rapper from the hood. Like, then it just started going crazier. He brought Young Dolph to the hood. Nigga, OT Genesis, he always been in the hood. He always used to come pull up, hang with the homies, chop it up with the homies, you feel me? And then seeing him blow up, I was just like, man, hell no, I gotta start rapping.
Really?
Like,
so you would kind of see that as like motivation and stuff like that?
Big motivation. I met Davies with AD.
Really?
I was like 15, bro. I was a kid. Nigga, Maxo Cream, all them. Like,
so he was kind of, you were like, he would bring you along when he could, kind of thing?
Hell yeah. And it was times.
Oh, that's fire.
It was times I stood outside the club too and waited for some hours. Like,
couldn't get you.
I forgot about me, bro. What's going on? But it was like, yeah, they still got me in though. Oh, God.
Oh, that's real though. You know, because I feel like you got a good head on your shoulders. So it's like, you know, some people would probably be salty about that, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure you weren't hyped on it, but you kind of understand, like, you know, sometimes you got to just play a role. And if I'm just the tag-along homie, sometimes you got to pay your dues.
And I was the youngest, too. Off the back, I already know that I'm not getting in this. I don't have an ID. I don't look like the homie who I'm using his ID.
Oh, so cool. So you weren't even getting in, not because he couldn't get you in. It was just because you were too young?
Yeah, it was just some security guard that looked like.
Hold on.
Come on, AD. Like, you're like a 12-year-old. Come on, I'm trying to have my little facial hair going on. Like, get in there. I'm telling you, in here. Oh,
damn. God. So growing up, you were kind of like the young kid with the older homies?
Yeah, like I was like the baby of the group. Like you know, like little brother type. You know, every individual homie we have, like I didn't have a one-on-one with every homie. Like they treat me like, you know, that's little bro. Like I love that little nigga. Like, you know, everybody showed me that. And all the people that I grew up with always been older than me. Like I grew up with a lot of people my age and shit, and we all the same age bracket, but ain't really too much of them like be around when I get to come around with the older guys and the niggas with money and all that, because they just know I know how to act. Like I know how to carry myself. I ain't trying to be too big headed or feel like, you know, too hyped up. Like I'll just be chilling, just being me.
Yeah, you probably would have stopped getting the invites if you were like trying to take pictures with you. Come on, man.
What? And then like back then around that time, chain snatching was crazy too. So you feel me? He was like that was one real lesson AD taught me like nigga, I was about to do some crazy shit to a rapper. I ain't gonna say no names.
You were gonna snatch a chain?
For sure. I was about to go down right in front of the club. But he was like, hell no, like
because that would kind of get back to him?
Bro, fuck it. I would have been, imagine if I would have started rapping now. It just would have been beef or nothing. Like, that was the little nigga that snatched my chain. Like, hell no. Like, I'm glad I didn't do that shit.
But honestly, too, on the other hand, it could be like the chain snatching stimulus. That could jumpstart your career.
I feel you, God. But the rapper who was at, AD ended up calling that nigga like, man, tell this nigga like, well, you would have gave a chain off your neck. Like, which one you want? He like, I swear to God, well, you can have this motherfucker. So, I'm like, nah, bro, you good.
So what happened? You were just hungry that night, or you were just in a bad mood?
Hell no, I was trying to get some bread.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, these niggas got jury on, fool. We ain't seeing no shit like this around. Hell no.
Yeah, because it's also too, it's like being around that money. On one end, it's motivating. Also too, it's like I could see like. It get frustrated after some point. It's just like, man, I'm tired of being the fucking brokest one. Like, cause I've been that person too. Like being the cameraman where I'm around all these motherfuckers with rollies on, chains on.
I'm like,
and I'm getting paid $300 just to film for them for 3 days straight. You know?
Yeah.
Like, fuck.
Somebody got to take it from brother.
Damn. So did you run it by AD? Were you like,
nah? Me and the homies already like had the whole play, right? AD don't know nothing about this. We had the whole play already. Like, the homies start walking to the car. They already went to the car and was getting the car ready. I'm still right there about to do my Dougie. AD like, no. Like, he seen the play. Like, AD ain't dumb. He seen the play. Like, hell no. That's out. This my bro. Like, I wouldn't even let nobody do that to you. You feel me? Why would I let that happen to him? So it just made sense. And he really had a real conversation with me about that shit. Like, for real, for real. just like that shit just made me open my eyes. Like,
Yeah.
no, that shit ain't worth
Yeah,
it.
that's one thing special about AD is like, you know, he's definitely come from a rough environment, but you know,
got a good heart.
Good heart.
Sure.
He's got his granny's heart.
Yeah, for sure.
And you know, he's like he will steer people in the right direction. Like some people wouldn't even stop that. You know, some people could have just played dumb and let, you know, oh, that's not me, that's not my responsibility.
Exactly.
But he'll come, you know, and that's what one thing I really respect about AD and stuff.
Exactly.
So.
And that shit just taught me just like, you don't want that type of karma on you, fool. Like,
That shit's
this
real.
man, you don't know how hard he worked for that shit. So it's just like, work for your own shit and get your own shit one day. You feel me? That's just how I took it. Like, nigga, I'm just grinding for my own shit one day. I don't need to take nothing from nobody. Man.
Yeah, and even just the repercussions of that.
Yeah, I was about to say
like,
the backfire on that shit be 10 times worse.
Retaliation type shit.
It'd be 10 times worse. You fuck around, might lose your life.
For sure.
It might not just be that night. It could be 5-4 weeks from then. You feel me?
Or years later, they'll just remember it, you know?
You feel me? And nigga don't forget nothing.
All right, so look, I kind of want to start at the beginning of you growing up in Compton. What was it like for you growing up as a kid?
Shit fun. Shit real fun. A lot of kids around and shit.
Yeah.
You
So
know.
you're like, what, 98, 99?
I was born in 97.
Oh, 97. So you're the end of the 90s generation. I'm 95, so I
Yeah.
feel like we're a special generation because
Exactly.
we grew up without cell phones.
Exactly.
Without iPads, we were
Come
outside.
on now, I was outside playing tackle in the street with niggas. Come
Oh,
on
dude,
now.
kickball, bro,
All that.
hide
I
and
was the
seek,
best
all
in
that
kickball,
shit.
For sure.
Damn. So it was very communal vibes.
Hell yeah,
growing up
for
in
sure.
Compton?
Like where I grew up at, it was just like, it's like a one main street, like one street. So it's one way this way and one way out that way. If you want to come this way, you gotta go out that way. Come this way, you gotta go out that way.
I heard you guys would block off the streets.
Yeah, hell yeah. It'll go. Niggas ain't coming down them dead ends for sure. They not doing that. Nigga do what he do on that main street, but nigga ain't coming down that dead end for sure. It's just too tricky.
And so
tricky.
Did you have siblings growing up, or what was the home life like?
The home life I was raised with my god sister and my uncle, which is my great auntie's little brother, but she raised me all my life, so that's my mama. You feel me? I give her that label because she earned that for real. That's really my mom. She been my mom since day one. She been having me since I was literally in my months, like fresh out the womb. My real mom, she had me when she was 15, so she was just too young. And my dad, he just was never around type shit. So
you never met your dad?
No, I met my dad, but we ain't, just like it wasn't really nothing for real. We ain't had no real relationship for real.
And then did you have brothers, or you said?
Yeah, I got a lot. I just wasn't raised with them. When I met my real mom, I met her at 18. So I met all my little sisters. I got like 5 sisters and 1 little brother, so that's 6. Yeah, that's 4 sisters and 1 little brother, and then plus me. So that's 6 altogether. And then I got, on my dad's side of the family, he got like 4, 5 kids, and they like mixture, like I think 2 girls, 1 girl, and like the rest boys or some shit.
Damn.
Crazy shit. Yeah,
but growing up, it wasn't like under the same house with them type of thing?
They was all spread out. My sisters, they was way in Lancaster. They grew up in Lancaster, and then my little brothers and all of them, they grew up in Missouri.
Damn.
Yeah,
and you were the only one who...
Yeah, I'm the only one.
You ever think about that?
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Like how your life would be so different if you were sent out to Lancaster or to Missouri?
Yeah. Not like that. I would have been a foster care because my mom...
Damn.
She just was that's why she gave me to my auntie, because it was just too much for her. She was too young. She was still a kid, you feel me, 15. So she already know, you feel me, what to do. And if she wasn't like, it was just too much for her. So I don't really blame her. I'm not mad at her because she did the right thing, you feel me. I could have been in a foster care. I would have never even met AD. You know what I'm saying? Half of the home, my whole childhood, like I would have never did none of that.
We would have never been, I don't think we'd be sitting here talking.
Exactly. You feel me? Probably would have never even had a love for music. You feel me? So it's just a little different.
Yeah.
But, yeah. My auntie raised me, and I just grew up in a different community, 3 of us. And then once they got older, they moved out, and I was just in there. Me and my mom was by myself. So when I probably was 15, 14, I was living by myself, just my own room.
Wow.
Me and my mom, and that's it.
And were you moving houses in Compton, or was it
always the same house?
Same house?
Yeah, my mama, she sold the house. Because some shit happened in front of her, you feel me? I don't want to be saying on this camera, but yeah, some shit happened in front of my mama. She had to see that. And she was like, hell no, we got enough for the move.
So growing up in Compton, you'd see some gnarly shit?
Hell yeah.
Like
the homie Chaos, rest in peace, nigga, he got shot 10 times in front of my house with a chopper. Tore his shit up.
How young were you when you would see this shit?
I was 9 when that shit happened. Oh God. Nigga, you seen the blood, nigga, all the way from the corner all the way to the edge, like him crawling, like trying to, you know what I'm saying?
You
Like,
seen this?
no, I didn't see him crawling, but the blood, when I got home, my house was shot up. So they had my house like taped off and shit. And like the blood was from the corner all the way to the other corner, him trying to get to the next block. I'm like, damn, but he lived though. He ended up living, surviving that shit.
And you weren't home?
No, I wasn't home. I was at a baby shower.
Thank God, man.
At Magic Johnson Park. I was a little nigga on God. But you wanna know what's crazy about that shit? If I was home and I was laying in my bed, the way the bullet came through my room, it would hit me straight through my skull. Like, boom. All brain matter would have been all on the side of my pillow in bed.
What the fuck?
I swear to God, thank God I wasn't there. Because the way it came through the wall, it went directly over my pillow. And that's the way I sleep.
Yeah.
So, and that shit happened like at 7 or something like that, like 7 or 8 around
in
that
the
time.
afternoon?
No,
Or
at
night?
night, yeah. And then I came back home and that shit was like powder all on the floor and shit. I'm like, damn. We found the bullet and all that.
So as a kid, does it hit you that like it's dangerous outside? Like, did
Hell
you
yeah.
you know, like were you
Because my
scared?
mama used to always make me come in the house early, so he used to be shooting around my house. Damn near like every other night. If it wasn't like every day, it was probably like every other night. Like for sure. Like,
So like when you were a kid, it kind of hit you that like, oh, it's
hell
kinda,
yeah, I seen dog fights. Like the older homies back in the day when I was little, they was dog fighting. You know, dogs dead in the street, all type of shit. Like low riders and gambling, shooting dice, niggas getting shot over that shit. Niggas getting robbed. Like I seen a lot of shit.
But that was just regular though, low key.
Yeah, it
right?
was just regular because I used to love going outside as a kid, and I used to always beg my mama, like, can I ride my bike? Just so I can go see the homies, like, slide around, see the homies. I used to shoot dice. Niggas got pit bulls out. Like, I'd be posted right there for a little bit and then go make my run so my mom could see me ride my bike, then go back with the homies, post up for a little bit on God. You ever seen, what was that, Men's Society?
Yeah.
Remember when Kane had the little son?
Yeah.
Like, that's how I was, like, be going around. Me and my cousin, rest in peace, like, me and him was like, we was the acceptance, like they didn't care, like we was cool, like they'd show us guns, dope, all that type of shit, like they didn't give a fuck.
Wow.
Oh God.
Damn. So, I mean, how were you like in school?
Man, I was bad as fuck in school.
Because I'm thinking, bro, like, okay,
not even gonna cap to you.
like you have a very positive energy about you and like good aura, but I mean, just hearing that first 9 to 9 years of what you've already been through, like you've already been through so much traumatic shit as a kid.
For sure. But
that's
what it don't hit you. It don't hit me as a kid. Like, oh no, I don't want to. That shit like, oh, this shit dope. Like I'm trying to come outside with the homies. Like this what I'm trying to be on. So once I got through that phase where I'm actually banging now, I'm actually here. I start losing homies. Start going to jail. Shit start really happening. Like real life start hitting. That's when I start maturing and start like growing up. Like, damn, this shit really like fucking my life up for real. Like, this shit ain't really doing nothing for me.
So were you like a bad student or like you acted out?
No,
and shit?
I was good as like all my teachers loved me. Right. I say elementary I was good as fuck. Middle school, like 7th grade, that's when the bad shit started happening. Like I started being real bad, like doing stupid shit. You feel me?
Yeah. When did you start banging? How old were you?
I was like 15.
15?
15, yeah.
God damn. And so that's high school?
Yep, like 8, like that was like after 8th grade, like the summer I got put on. Then I was already from the hood once I got to 9th grade. So
your all high school years you're already.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And so what's going to high school like, you know, being an active member? Because I mean, even I'm sure at that age you're probably like
that shit was fun.
The most wildest though, you know what I'm saying? Like
picked up all the homies, all type of shit. Oh God, that shit.
But are you going to school with rivals and shit?
Nah, hell nah. But I ain't gonna lie, the homie I grew up with, his name Damian. He in jail right now, free the homie. But he was from Westside Peru. Like his family and shit grew up in Westside Peru, and I'm a Compton Crip. So me and him was like best friends. And the homie Kerwin, rest in peace, he ended up dying in a car accident. He ended up crashing and killed himself or some shit. So rest in peace to him. That's my boy. Us three, we was the only ones that went to Norabon that was from Compton, like for real. Not just saying like, we from Compton. Like, no, we really from Compton for real. All his family is like really head honchos from where Kendrick Lamar from. That's the same hood. So me and him we used to get on a bus together and go to school. So we used to just be cool, but he wasn't really, I already got put on the hood, but he didn't get no official from the hood because his family didn't want him banging because all his big brothers and his daddy and all them was already, you feel me, already made their name. So he didn't really have to bang. But like once we just got a little older and shit, he just, you know, he went to jail for his first time. He used to play football. He went to jail for his first time. He started banging. And it was like shit. Me and him was probably the only two real, like our age bracket active gangbangers, like niggas I was banging for sure. But it was other niggas from LA and shit, like, you know.
So was that like a typical? Would you typically see a Pyru and a Crip together?
Yeah.
Like
not around that time, not like that. Hell no. Like it was just that shit was different. But his daddy and them and his big brother, they used to like, you know, they fuck with me. They really got real love for me. And then they used to fuck with certain older homies from the hood that knew his daddy and shit. So it was just like, you know, it was just like a family type thing. It wasn't even no like, oh, you a blood, you're a Pyru, I'm a Crip. Like it wasn't none of that. It was just like, nigga, we young. We out here from Compton. We trying to go to school together, you know, have fun, fuck some bitches.
So what made you join a gang?
Shit, the fucking fun of that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Hell yeah, that shit was fun. It was fun.
Yeah.
You feel me? As a kid, like,
because you're looking for family,
shit.
right? I
mean, you just doing
it's like
shit.
A sense of community,
for
right?
sure. And all the older homies, they all used to fuck with me. So it was like everybody was like 25, 26, 27. All homies around that age. I'm the only nigga that's 15. So it was just like them niggas just accepted me. Like, it was just like the big brothers I never had, you feel me? And I'm the oldest out of all of them, but I never was raised with them, so I never really had no dad or no big brother type of figure in my life. So it was just like, these niggas really love me. They'll kill something for me. Like, these niggas will die for me. So it was just like, why not, nigga? Finna come home. It is what it is. I'm thugging. It's the hood.
Yeah, so like the day you get put on, is it like a random event or is it like something like...
No, I orchestrated my put on. I told the homies, like, I'm trying to get put on. What y'all on?
Really?
They like, huh? I'm like, hell yeah, what's up?
Was there any like pushback? We're like, nah, you're...
No, the homie like, you ain't got to get put on, nigga. Just start banging the hood. What's your name? I'm like, nah, I got to get put on. That's out. I'm not getting walked on nothing. Let's go to the back. We went to the back and got it going. Man, swear to God. Man. I was 15. I fought a nigga. I was like 28, 27.
Just one person?
Yeah. They didn't want to do me like that.
Oh, okay.
Them niggas was big as shit. They like, you need to get out there with cuz. Socked my shit up. My shit was black. I told my mama I was playing football.
Oh, because she asked you?
What? She was hot. The fuck happened to your eye?
Did she know though? Like really like on the low? Like
nah. Because I like still to this day, I don't give my mama that type of image from me. You feel me? I'm her son, so I act like her son. Yeah. When I'm in these streets though, for sure. But when my cousin died, we at the funeral. Oh, that's when she knew. Like, oh, this nigga is somebody. Like, this shit different. I had damn near almost 100 niggas behind me talking about that shit. And they all following behind me, like, you know, just making sure, you know, I'm straight and comfortability, you know what I'm saying? Niggas didn't want to see me crying and all that type of shit. Niggas just want to be there for me.
And this is your godmother that raised you?
No,
or
this
your
my great auntie.
Oh, your great auntie. But you call her mom? Okay, damn. So, like... In high school, are you like carrying straps and shit going to school, or is it like...
No, I wasn't carrying straps going to school, but I was carrying straps though. But I just wasn't taking no gun to school. I didn't have to, for real. It wasn't that dangerous or serious.
Word.
You gotta beat the shit out of somebody for real. Use your hands.
Yeah, right.
You gotta do all that. But after school though, for sure, you got to.
Cause like, what do you do after school? What are you doing after school?
Shit, go hang with the homies
At the park type shit?
Yep, every day.
Damn.
Every single day at the park, thugging.
Just smoking weed and just bullshitting?
Playing basketball, football. Hell yeah, I used to have a real love for sports.
But did you ever play like organized sports?
Pop Warner for a little bit. That shit didn't last.
No high school sports either?
No, I wasn't eligible for that. I was banging already.
Damn. So.
But the homie Damian, he was playing for Norbonne. So, like, all my friends played for Norbonne. So I'll just be at all the games and just, you know, cracking bitches and shit and chilling. I was the cool guy type shit, but I just never came to class.
Really? You were just
That
ditch?
was the main, I had a ditching problem. Like, nigga, that was like 10th grade, second semester. You know how your moms come and do the little parent conference shit? Nigga had 60-some absences in 6th period. I swear to God.
And that's the one right after lunch?
Yeah.
See, you just get the lunch and we're out.
I'm out of here. I'm not really sitting here.
So what moms do? Was she tripping?
They used to call her phone. And this how they used to call. They used to be like, ooh, high school. Ooh, he has missed 1st period, 2nd, 3rd. And then it is, he has missed 6th. And then I go to 4th and 5th for sure.
What were they?
I think 4th was my PE, and then 5th was science class. Me. But I love Miss Kim. Miss Kim used to be an ex-stripper.
What?
I swear to God, she was fine as shit. And she ended up being a real teacher. I swear to God, but she was cool. She used to let us ditch in her class.
Damn. All right, so look, were the teachers supportive, or would they try to help, or would they just be like the stereotypical, like you're never gonna be shit type of teacher, like, or was it just kind of like a healthy
all my
mix?
teachers was cool.
They were cool, supportive
cool
and shit.
Fuck. Yeah, they were supportive, but they just didn't give a fuck. They was just coming to work. But some kids they did care about.
And we're like,
we didn't give a fuck, so he like
yeah,
we weren't tripping off that shit. I wish I did finish school though.
So you never graduated?
Hell no.
Wow.
I never went to prom, nothing. Oh God.
Why not?
I just stopped going.
Oh, you just said fuck it.
For sure. That gangbanging shit ain't no joke.
Damn, so you were really heavy in the streets like that.
For sure.
Stop going to school.
Hell yeah.
Didn't
The homies
graduate?
used to be on me about that shit though. They used to be like, nigga, you dropping your ass off at school. I was out.
So one day you were just like, man, just throw away my books type of thing?
Yeah, I was just like, fuck that. I just felt like I wasn't dumb. Like, I'm not fucking dumb. Nigga, this shit ain't helping me in nothing, no way. Niggas is dying, getting smoked. This shit ain't helping me. I ain't dumb. I know how to add, write, good with words.
Wow.
And that's one thing. The teachers always told my mom, like, he very smart and intelligent. Yeah. He just don't come to class. I'm like, yeah, I had a problem with just sitting in there for hours and 2 hours, an hour, however long that shit was. I'm gone.
You think you'd ever go back and get your GED?
Nah. I don't really care about that shit.
I feel like nowadays, too, it's like you could learn so much online and stuff.
I really learned a lot about life, nigga, just living life, being outside and bumping my head a lot and shit. Like, I learned a lot. Like, I learned a lot. A lot of people be thinking I'm older than what I am. I'm like, hell no.
Yeah, you got 26. Like a wise soul to you. Yeah, but now it makes sense. 15, like hanging out with the older homies, you know.
And then all my homies that I was hanging with, like when I was young, grew up, they all dead right now. They all died. Everybody died.
How did you deal with that? Like
I don't know.
How old were you when you first experienced losing someone close to you?
Damn. I don't even know. I probably was 18, 17, probably. Fuck. 17. The homie Marv, he was the first one to go. And then that shit started trickling down. Like I think we lost 4 of the homies, nigga, in one summer. I swear to God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that shit. And it wasn't no ops killing homies. It was homies killing homies. Like, the homies is shooting the homies. Like, what the fuck? That's when I started really opening my eyes. Like, yeah, I'm not finna be dead up in this motherfucking. That's how.
So that was kind of the summer where you're just like, hold on.
Yeah, I made a song.
Kind of got to take a step back.
I made a song for the homie Mac Marv. He was the first one to go. I'm like, but he was I met, remember YG BPT when he made the shit? AD, Big Brother, 50 Bang, right? He the one I got out of prison. He had made a remix to that shit on some Compton Crip shit, right? And I'm like, that shit was hard. But that was like my everything. He ended up going to jail, still is, but he ended up going to jail though. The next day, he like, the next day I got put on the hood. He went to jail. So I'm like, he happy, I'm happy, we going up, you know what I'm saying? He like, nigga, meet me at the house. Ooh. I'm like, bet I'll meet you at the house when I get to my godmom shit. Boom. That nigga stopped answering the phone. So
what?
Boom, the homie died, right? But the homie, I had made me a version to the BPT shit, right? Made me a CPT version. Boom. Nigga, I waited till all the homies got out the car and the homie Marv is in there. I'm like, hey, fool, listen to this shit real quick, right? I'll put the beat on. I got that shit on my phone. I just start rapping that shit. And nigga, like, nigga, this shit hard. Like, nigga, you start rapping, fool. Like, nigga, really start rapping. Nigga, that shit hard. Like, nigga, I was just shy as fuck all the time. Yeah. So I'm like, hell no. Like, I can't start rapping. Fuck that. Like, I ain't trying to rap.
But that's how you got introduced to making music?
So he died, right? Boom. Like, that ain't when I got introduced to music. That's just when I start really, like I'm finna start rapping. So, boom, he died. I made a song for him, like a tribute for the homie, rest in peace. Nigga, everybody in the hood was banking that shit.
Wow.
Old people, older homies on their motorcycles playing that shit. Wow. I'm like, damn, I'm finna start really rapping. Like, I found me this one dude named Rodney O and Joe Coolie. They're an old music group from like back in the 90s and shit. They was really popping and shit. But Joe Coolie, he ended up like just saying like fuck that shit or whatever. Just living his life. He stay in the hood. And I had linked up with him one day, just chopping it up with him. I was just telling him like I just want to start rapping and shit. He like, yeah. I'm like, hell yeah. He like, come to the studio at my house. I'm like, for real? He like, hell yeah. And I was ever since then, I was down there every single day, just showing homie songs. I started showing AD songs. I started showing Suicide songs. Like, nigga, I'm trying to rap. Nigga started bringing me to the studio. Nigga, it was up from there. Nigga.
And how old were you at that time?
I was like 18, probably.
18?
Yeah, 18 for sure.
And what are those studio sessions like? Like, you know?
Shit, just me rapping, just getting in, like, man, just trying to find a sound, trying to find a way. I used to rap at first, like rap. I wasn't even with the melodic shit or, you know what I'm saying, the singing shit or none of that. Like, I was just rapping, trying to rap. You feel me? Until I started really diving into the music. Like, man, I gotta find me a pocket. I gotta find me a sound that's original, that's different, that nobody got, that's just totally different to where it's undeniable.
Yeah.
Then that's when I came up with the singing and rapping shit. And I just started, ever since then, I just kept going. Like, I just never stopped.
Really?
Yeah, I really plant that shit out in my head, start making that shit, manifesting that shit, really making it happen. And then, nigga, I was just saying, I'm finna start really rapping, taking this shit serious.
Manifestation is real. You believe in that
Hell
shit?
yeah, I do. That shit is serious.
Yeah, you got to think about something every day, but then you also got to have some action towards it.
Yeah, you can't just talk.
So you would just wake up and just be that dedicated to be like, all right, I got to...
knock on his door every single day. Hey, Joe Coolie, you up, bro? Oh, give me about 30 minutes, little bro. All right, for sure. I'll be back down here. Come right back down here, 30 minutes. Nigga, let me record. Boom. And he was older at the time. He was an old man. He probably was in his 40s or some shit around that time. So nigga, he was like, I love the dedication he got for this shit. Like, it damn near reminded me of him. So he was just like, come on, anytime, come on.
Yeah, like someone who's got that hustle gene is gonna respect someone else who's got that hustle gene, especially when it's the the little homie or someone younger and shit.
And he seen all the homies and shit grow up and. You know what I'm saying? He seen niggas die and all that shit. Like, he know the background of this shit. So he was just like, I get this little nigga a shot. Why not? Shit, now look at me. You feel me?
Nah, facts. So, like, growing up in this lifestyle, did you have any interactions with the police or being incarcerated or anything? Like, how did you handle that?
Hey, I caught my first gun case at 18.
18, so kind of right when you were about to, take rap serious? Or did that help you take rap serious?
No, it helped. It helped me for sure to take rap serious, but that shit made me damn near man. I don't know. I wasn't really I wasn't that it was just on and off. It was just around that time. It was something I know how to rap now. I know how to make music now. So it was just something I knew how to do. You feel me? I didn't really have no avenue for it. I didn't really know where to go and the right people and shit. I was just doing shit on my own for real. So and I started finding real producers and I found real engineers and it was up from there. Shit. Yeah.
So what did you have a respect or not a respect but understanding the craft of music? Did it take you a while to really be all right, I gotta find the beat and then there's stems and then there's a mixing process
shit,
and
even
shit
with
like
the
that.
YouTube shit, the YouTube, because I had found that shit out early, man, fuck this YouTube shit. I gotta find me a producer. I gotta find me a producer. This is the only way I can sell my music. It's the only way I can sell and get some money for this, something that I've created. Yeah. So I found me an engineer and a producer. It was up from there. I dropped my first tape, Compton, Cut From a Blue Cloth, and then I dropped another one, Compton Soul Child. Cut From a Blue Cloth, I dropped that 2018. Then I went to jail. So I already had the tape out. Okay. Then I went to jail.
And so how long did you have to sit down for?
That was my first case ever. So I sat down for 3 days, bailed out. Got a public defender. I didn't even know nothing about no lawyer shit. I had a public defender. And my public defender, she really fucked with me. She really liked me type shit. So she fought for that shit and got me probation, 3 years probation for that shit. That was my first case. Damn. And then I ended up violating my probation.
I was it's kind of set up for you to go back though once you're on probation,
Shit. Oh God, I ended up violating my shit. And then they took me back. I did 180 days. And then after that, I was just rapping. I'm finna start really rapping, taking this shit serious for real. I can't keep playing and fuck around, wasting time in jail and shit. That shit out. So I started going to the studio literally every single day. Morning, night, no cap.
When you're incarcerated, what's the first day like?
Shit, a whole bunch of processing.
Are you ready for it? Or is it,
I ain't gonna lie, I was hot as fish grease, cause I'm fuck, I fucked up. I ain't gonna lie. Cause around that time, I don't even remember what year that was, but they was talking about niggas was getting times for guns. But I didn't know that it was my first offense though. So hey, we ain't really tripping. Let me go. I was happy as fuck though. I thought I was gonna really do some time for that shit. I'm like, oh, damn, it's over with. But they was straight though.
Were you writing raps?
Nah, that was the second time when I violated my shit. Yeah, the second time for sure it was.
And so would you say like when did you start having this shift in mindset where it's like, because hearing your past interviews and stuff, like you talk about, you know, like I'm a member or whatever, but like growing up now, it's kind of like that shit's kind of unproductive in a certain sense. You know what I'm saying? Like,
oh God.
When did that shift start happening?
Like I said, when niggas start really dying, and like the shit that it was like taking a toll on my life for real.
Like what? Like your mental and stuff. Like I could imagine, bro. Like that's just fucking
it was just
stressful.
It was just like you gotta just like I was really one of them ones too, to where I was really just going for real on bullshit. So it was just like I had a lot to worry about, like
looking over your back and
hell
shit like
yeah,
that.
and it was just like a lot of niggas just was trying to get me around that time, and it was just a lot. Like my mama, and you know what I'm saying, having, you know what I'm saying, in front of
dealing
my mom.
with that, because I mean, you also met your mom when you were 18. You said,
yeah, with my real mom.
And so, did that have any effect? I'm sure that had effect on your whole
that shit
mindset
had
too.
A crazy effect. That shit like it made me had like some comfort inside of me, like all right, like damn, I know my mom now, you feel me, and we cool, we got a relationship, but it still just made me emotional because you're
hurt, like a part of it's like, man, I'm 18, you know,
no,
like
for sure, and it's just like just the way, you feel me, just the way she was, just like the way her situation was, it was just making me like emotional a little bit, like damn.
Or that's emotional, like that, like if I feel like if you're not emotional during that, then it's like, you know, you're kind of lost, like you know what I'm saying, like,
and it was like it was just a lot, you feel me, it was just a lot, just trying to figure her out, and her trying to figure me out, and her just excited, and just her seeing her son, she ain't seen me in months, like since I was in my months, a low ass toddler, you feel me? So for her to see me again, grown, healthy, you know what I'm saying, I look good, she like, damn, like that shit broke her down a little bit to where it was just like, you know, it was just too much probably for her, for real. And that shit really like affected me in a way. It affected me in a bad way and in a good way. You feel me?
Because you're probably torn on how to even handle it. You know?
And it was just like, it just really was not what I expected a little bit. You feel me? It was just a lot more struggle there with her story and her situation. You feel me? So it was just like, damn, like me being the only boy, older boy, you feel me? It was just like, damn, like I gotta be there for my mama, you feel me?
I could imagine like the pressure of being that man, you know, and kind of like, you know, you want to take care of your mom.
Exactly.
You know, but also just like, like I said, like kind of being hurt and kind of coping that, but as yourself, as a man, like, okay, how am I going to deal with this?
Exactly.
But also wanting to love my mom and the fact that you probably missed her and all that shit.
And then it was just like the way she like went about it, it was just like,
was it just one day she's just there? Or she just called you type of thing?
No, the way that shit was crazy was my auntie, it's when Facebook was booming around that time, right? Mm-hmm. And my auntie was in her room, and my auntie, this is like my favorite auntie, my auntie Tiffany, she used to let me do whatever. Like, she didn't give a fuck. This is my cousin Jeezy, rest in peace, that's his mama. Mm-hmm. My mom and my dad, his mom and my dad, they sister and brother. So that's my auntie, you feel me? So we just chilling and shit, I'm smoking and shit. And she like, yeah. She called me by my name. She like, come here. I'm like, man, what's going on? I didn't feel like getting up. She like, nah, come here. I found your mama. I'm like, man, auntie, don't be playing with me like that. You don't be playing like that. She like, nah, for real. Like, come here. So I get up. And my mama, her DM, her first message was like, where's my son? I'm like, that ain't my mama. I'm like, go to the pictures. Go to the pictures. I'm like, damn, it's like dead on like me, huh? Ain't no kinda. I'm like, we like twins, fool. Like, I'm like, hell no. I'm like, damn, that lady just like me.
Yeah.
She say my full name, birthday, when I was born, where I was born.
In the message.
Hell yeah. I'm like, oh, that's my mama for sure.
Bro, and how are you feeling when you're reading all this? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I was shaking. I was nervous as shit.
Bro,
that's like, what the hell?
It's like a movie.
Because I thought I would never find her like that. I never, you know what I'm saying? That shit was like, when my auntie first told me that she wasn't my real mom, that shit had me shocked. I was like, huh?
How old were you?
I was little as shit. I was like 10, I think. Like 10 or 11 or some shit.
And so she sat you down and, damn,
Yeah, I used to
10
always-
years old and she's breaking it down like...
Yeah, it's because she told me because she had to.
For sure.
She didn't tell me at first. I just thought that at first, she told me, I thought that was my real mom at a point in time. You feel me? Until I got a certain age, and she just felt like I used to always be standing in front of the stove with my mom when she cooked, and we'd just be talking and shit. You feel me?
Wow.
She just like one day, she just broke it down to me. I thought she was lying at first.
Wow.
'Cause my mom be playing a lot and shit. So I'm like, you lying, be quiet. She like, nah, for real. She went in her room and showed me a picture of me and my mom.
Holy
I'm like,
shit.
damn, that's my mama. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. And then I didn't even know I had a little sister neither. It was me, my little sister, and my mama. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
So like going to bed that night after that news is broken as a 10-year-old.
Oh, God, I had dreams and shit. I was just like, damn, nigga, what if I meet my real mama one day? Like, that shit was crazy, though. I had a lot of questions. Like, I couldn't stop asking questions. I really couldn't believe that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, you really not my mom? But I never looked at my auntie different, though. She's always been my mom, and I always call her mom. Never called her auntie or nothing different.
Yeah, and growing up too, you start understanding being an adult is hard.
Hell
just
yeah.
having like being in that situation too, like caring for a child that's not yours, but also loving it like it's your own.
Come on now.
And then having to sit down and have that conversation of like, hey, look, like how do you do that? Like, bro, that shit's fucking difficult.
Hell yeah, that's why I love my mama. Me and my mom, I'm really a mama's boy for real.
I feel that.
Really love my mama to death.
I love my mom too, man.
She could have easily been like, nah, I can't do it. I got my own 2 daughters, you feel me? He probably would have to go to a foster care or something, you feel me? And it's just like, hell no.
So after that news was broken, like you were kind of on a hunt to find your mom type of thing? Or was it just always kind of like this?
It wasn't no hunt. It was just like always in the back of my head, I'm like maybe my mama gonna come. Like, she gonna come one day and pop up. And my house that was in the hood on the 7, my mom, before she sold it, but I was already grown though when she sold it, but she didn't want to sell it because she always was like, one day his mama gonna come back. You feel me? And probably want to get her son. So I never sold the house for that reason.
Damn.
And my mom, she was just like, she didn't remember how to get there and all that type of shit.
So did you have those conversations with your mom growing like after you guys reconnected of just you got those questions answered?
Hell yeah. Her biggest main, like, she just wanted to make sure I wasn't mad at her. You feel me? If I didn't have no hatred towards her. I'm like, hell no, you straight. Probably if you would have put me in a foster care, but hell no, I'm straight. Like, you did the best you could. You did the right decision. You made the right decision. You feel me? But so I wasn't really tripping about her. I wasn't mad about that shit. She was young as shit anyway, so it'd be different if you was grown and, you know, like, when I was a kid.
Yeah, right.
She was banking at the time. So it was like, you feel me? You can't be mad at that shit.
See, that's
what it is.
That's where the wise soul I get from you, because that, you know, like some people would have some resentment. Some people would be like, nah, fuck my mom type shit, you know, but
I always had a hatred for my dad, though, because I knew my dad, and it was like, damn, you don't fuck with me.
Like you'd see him around?
Bro, a nigga be like, how he just, a nigga be just standing there, fool. I'm playing with him. He don't say hi, nothing. Like, I swear to God.
What?
I swear to God. He had other kids and all that. I swear to God.
So you would see him around, but he wouldn't acknowledge you. Nah, see, that's...
I used to be at his house with my aunties. My auntie Crystal, my auntie Tiffany used to be at their house, at his house. Still never acknowledge. He used to just get high all the time and just be high and shit, not even paying attention.
Is he still around?
Yeah, shit, barely.
And you still haven't, so you've never had to have that heart-to-heart with your pops?
I just went to the hospital recently. My dad, he just caught pancreatic cancer.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so my mom, she wanted me like, you just go up there and see your dad and shit and just chop it up with him. You feel me? And then she just told me, you just don't want to have that type of hatred in your heart for nobody. You feel me?
That's real.
That type of shit won't get you nowhere. And it's like, you'll block your blessings. So I just like, fuck it, I'm grown.
Throughout this whole journey, did you ever have difficulties like with like escaping? You know what I'm saying? Or wanting to escape, whether it's like substances or, you know, alcohol, weed, anything like that? Like,
hell yeah. I was pouring that drink, that lean heavy, oh God. pouring that lean crazy. I had to slow the fuck down on that shit. Popping perks, sipping, smoking weed, drinking lean, drinking alcohol. Nigga, I was doing all type of shit, nigga. Like, just burnt out to where it was just like, man, I can't go out like that, man. I got a bigger purpose in life.
Yeah,
Fuck
so you feel like the music is your bigger purpose?
Hell yeah, that shit. I say that shit all the time. That shit really saved my life.
It's like therapy now to you?
Fuck yeah, I made a song called Therapy.
Yeah, I know, that's what I was
My mixtape, Long Live My Therapy.
Yeah.
Me, like, that shit is like that. I always said, like, I don't like claiming shit, right? But people say, oh, I got a bad anger issue. You feel me? An attitude. I don't feel like that. I just feel like I'm real blunt and real straight up. And I don't sugarcoat shit with nobody. I wouldn't care who you are. I don't care if you was my granny. I'm going to tell you how I feel. That's just how it is. I'm not going to be disrespectful depending on who you are. But I'm saying, like, I'm going to tell you how I feel for real. I'm not going to sugarcoat and give you nothing fake. And then, you know what I'm saying? It just don't be that. Like, no, I'm always real and I'm always keep it 100 with anybody, with everybody. So some people, they can't take the truth or take, you know what I'm saying, just being honest towards them. Some people want you to lie to them. Some people just want you to probably be faking their face and fake smiles and all that. I'm not with none of that. So I'm just raised different. So I just keep it trill. You feel me? Yeah, that's just really it.
Yeah, because sometimes, you know, people ask for the truth, but yeah, they can't handle it.
Yeah, they can't really handle
and
the
then,
truth.
And then, you know, or sometimes they get upset.
Exactly.
You could tell when someone can't handle it because they resort to either anger or denial or like deflection.
Exactly. And that was the main thing I had to get out of was denial. You feel me? Because I thought my life wasn't fucking up. I just thought the gang life and that shit was just so glamorized. It was just like, nah, that shit ain't it for real. You feel me? That shit ain't it at all.
So when did you start seeing some motion with the music, and how'd that make you feel?
That shit made me feel good. Like, this is what I want to do for sure. Because I'm having fun with this shit, and I love doing it. I've always loved music. I used to play the drums when I was little. Like, every other Christmas, nigga, I had a new drum set. Played the drums in church. Tight. You feel me? I don't know how to play them now, but I had a love for that, for music, just period. Old school music, Sade's and Anita Baker's. My mom used to be playing all that type of shit in the car. My mom, she's old school. She real older woman. She like 60 now, so imagine when I was like a little kid, she was playing all that old school Brian McKnight, Ushers, and all that shit. So it was like I was real good with soulful music, you feel me, and real heartful music and real shit. So like that shit just made me feel good type of shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, good music just made me feel real good. Just inside, outside, it just made me feel good, make me happy.
Oh, yeah.
So it's just like, it's something I love to do for real.
So you don't ever feel pressure or, you know, like a...
Nah, when I first started getting into the big studios, I started fucking with RJ for real. I'm like, this shit real. Hell no, you can't be playing with this shit for real.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you, what's the relationship like with RJ and the conversations? Because he did an interview with Head and he talked about how you guys.
Yeah, that's
you know?
big bro for real.
And that's tight, because man, I mean, you're my age, like.
Yeah, for sure,
bro. RJ,
I grew up on this.
Yeah, exactly. Like, he's got hits, classics, and being in the Bay. Exactly. Him and I Am Sue, like he was doing some shit, like linking that LA Bay connection.
Exactly. I had that shit on repeat. And I Am Sue was crazy when I was in middle school and high school.
Yeah.
He's still hard.
He was linking up with Problem too. That's Compton,
exactly.
right?
I used to love Problem when I was a little nigga,
wait, what were the Compton house parties like back then?
What? Oh my. Just know that motherfucker getting shot up for a show.
But are they? Is their ass being thrown? Like, is it
everywhere? After the shootouts, we about to get this bitch back going. Ain't nothing stopping. This shit about to get cracking for sure.
Oh shit!
This shit about to get cracking. So shootout shit was the best part.
All right, but were you that type in the party to like, just mugging, or were you hopping on ass?
Oh no, I wasn't mugging no nigga. I was in there dancing my ass off,
having fun.
What?
To the RJ I Am
out
Sue.
The house to go to parties, bro. Like, it was bad, bro. It was bad, fool.
Damn. So now you get to work with RJ. Like, that's probably like a dope ass feeling, right?
Hell yeah, that shit crazy. We really grew up listening to him. So
yeah, he's a legend for him.
Yeah, a real legend. So for me to really be in a studio with him and helping him and he helping me and shit, like, that shit is different. You feel me? That shit motivated the shit out of me. Like, damn, like, man, maybe you know what I'm saying? Like, turn this shit up a notch.
For sure, because I feel like once, it's like elevation in life, it's not always steady. It comes in like waves, I kind of explain it. And it's like those moments where you're sitting with the RJs and you know, you're very, it's very uncomfortable, but it's gonna help you grow.
Hell yeah. Shout out to Lemmy Lambs. I wouldn't even be half of right here if I didn't meet Lemmy. You feel me? That's the main source. That's who makes shit happen for a nigga. You feel me? And he was really believed in nigga, bro, when niggas really wasn't believing in me, fool. Like, niggas was just, oh, he hard. He tight. But
you ever
took it up a notch.
You ever had moments of doubt?
Hell yeah. I was about to quit this shit a couple times.
Really?
Hell yeah.
And your boy keep you going?
Well, Lamb was like, you'll be a damn fool. You'll be a damn fool.
You gotta be all in on it.
Hell yeah. Shit just got hard. I ain't gonna lie. Like, shit just started getting real hard. I had lost my cousin too. So that shit was really, that's my ace boom coon. Like, that's somebody every nigga jumped off the porch with, rode first bike with. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everything. Like, that's my bro. And I was older than him, 2 years older than him. So that shit really fucked me up bad, for real. And that shit just made me find like another type of love for the music. So, yeah. Lambs for sure got me right.
No, that's real. I mean, it's just dope to hear your story and then just to be out in the Bay for music, to be traveling.
I love being out here.
You know, you were at Alcatraz today.
Man, yeah, shout out to Alcatraz, man. Say that thing. They worked my legs in there for sure.
Bro,
my thighs still hurting.
See that?
But I had fun.
What was it like? Because, bro, growing up in NorCal, I probably been there when I was like 3 or 4. Like, you see it, it's definitely an attraction. But it's like growing up in LA. It's like it's like Hollywood Boulevard,
for
like type shit, where it's like, man, you guys aren't gonna go check for that shit. But
when I say that shit was spooky,
I heard it's haunted.
Yeah, they do get you hunted, bro.
You got to check the footage to make sure there's no ghosts and shit.
Bro. They had the all right, you know when you go to the San Quentin and they be giving you life and they give you
death row.
Yeah. I don't think it was like a death row center, but it was like the people that died in there, they was cremating their bodies on this bench.
Oh shit.
Nigga, and they throw them in there like that, like they was just sitting in this room and it just whoosh, like fire just. I'm like, oh, but when you walk up, that shit still smell like dead people, bro. Like you still got that scent. Like dead, if you ain't never smelled nobody dead, you wouldn't really know. But you still got that like stench. Like, damn, that shit's scary, low key. Like,
so you took the Alcatraz tour?
Yes, sure.
Shot a music video there too?
Yeah. They wasn't tripping either. Got it in. Hell yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that. Like shooting music videos out here, I've never thought like, let's go to Alcatraz.
I'm the first in the Bay to do it, man. just know that.
Watch that. Now we're going to have someone in the comments respond. You could be on Thizzler right now talking about Siete says he was the first one.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's see. Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Got the water, all that.
Oh, damn. So that's really dope.
And
man.
We had the drone there.
I seen that. I was like, damn, these guys are putting the drone up at Alcatraz, man. All I could do was salute that. Cause
it was people in there, they was filming me and shit. Like, oh shit, music video. I'm like, yeah.
That's tight.
We seen Bumpy Johnson. I forgot his first name, but he like a real mob boss. He was a black mob boss. That shit was crazy.
Oh, you seen his cell?
Yeah, his cell and his picture in there and shit. Like, they got a little autobiography of him, like what he went to jail for and shit.
Did they ever talk about like it being shark infested and people trying to swim out and getting
they didn't make it though.
So that's real, right?
Yeah, they died.
Because for those who don't know, Alcatraz is an island in the Bay Area, in the San Francisco Bay, that is home to a jail. Now it's a museum. You can go back to it, but it's known that like inmates would try to escape the prison, or urban legend, swim and never make it to land because
that shit
waters are gnarly. Would you ever try to do that?
No, sir. I'd be like, fuck it, I'm gelling.
I'm here. I'm just accept my fate. I don't know, man. I might want to take that swim.
But it's so tempting though, because the shit
you can see
right there. You can see it's not fenced off, so it's like, nigga, I could probably jump and make this shit. But hell no, your ass gonna die.
And back then too, it's like the technology was a little less advanced, I would think. Like,
we seen dolphins jumping out the water and shit in there.
Nah, I've heard great whites are in the
That's
Bay,
what I'm saying. They were saying there's plenty of sharks in there, so your ass would be dead for sure.
But then you have those people who've done some gnarly swims in that bay, and I'm just like, ooh, I don't know, I could never do it.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, the ocean, something about the ocean. I just don't like I don't like not being able to see the bottom.
Yeah.
You know?
Nigga, I had read something on there. They had gave this one dude, I forgot his name. He looked at like Forrest Gump. The dude that played Forrest Gump on the movie, he looked at just like him. But they gave him 25 to life for stealing $16 out the post office.
That's
But
gnarly.
back then, around, it
That's
was
some like Middle East.
That was 1939. And $16 around that time was $500. It was $500. Was $500. Like,
was he white?
now. Yeah.
Okay,
for sure.
all right.
I was like, that's great. $16.
Fuck. No, yeah, this just makes me want to watch YouTube videos on Alcatraz to learn some.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So you're
and it's a movie.
Oh yeah.
I never saw the movie. I
gotta-
gotta see the movie.
I gotta watch that too. So what are you watching on YouTube?
I'll be watching Community, Back on Fig, Whack 100, bunch of gang shit, bunch of old ass gang banging shit. LA shit.
I like watching the mob boss interviews.
Yeah, I ain't never really got into that.
That like the New York East Coast.
That's
types.
where Bumpy Johnson was from. He was from Harlem, New York.
Damn, and he got booked and sent. He committed his crime out here.
Yeah, I don't know where. I read it, but it was too much. I don't know. He was doing a bunch of crazy shit though.
And so you're watching podcasts and
Yeah.
you know, you ever go down those rabbit holes?
What you mean?
Like sometimes you'll just be on the most randomest YouTube video. Like you
for
you
sure.
got any like
I like watching animals like kill each other and shit. You want? I swear. to
wait,
God.
have you so you watch on Instagram what is it? Nature is Metal or something, or what is it?
By nature, by something like I know you're talking about. It's like a gang of animals and it be birds and killing everything.
Bro,
Yeah,
I think it's Nature is Metal is the handle, and all their shit now is like you got to click on it because bro, you'll have like a fucking lion just holding like a like a goat head type shit.
Yeah, exactly. I be watching all that shit.
Nah, that's kind of scary.
I like that shit. That shit be funny, like,
bro. That's got me kind of. Hold on, man. Hold on.
Bro, these wild animals killing each other. Like, this shit is crazy.
They're savages
bro. The monkeys and gorillas, that shit is dangerous.
Nah.
Like, bro, they be killing each other and eating each other. I'm like, bro, does he know he's a gorilla?
Nah.
Like, what's going on? Why are you eating a homie? Like,
no, yes, bro.
they was killing babies, slamming babies like, a gorilla. I'm like, whoa, this is crazy. This is a little baby monkey. Like this. I'm like, oh yeah, no.
No, it gets serious, man.
Yeah, and the Tauruses, they all this close. Oh my God. I'm like, I would have never got that close in my life.
All right, so are you ever looking to travel to like some safari type jungle?
Yeah,
see
I'm staying
tigers,
on the
lions,
car.
and
I'm
bears?
staying in the car. I'm not getting out filming nothing. I'm staying in the car, keep the car running. Make sure it's full gas.
I've seen some videos too where
Yeah,
they do.
Yeah, don't stop nowhere. Keep going, sir. I can see. Be recording like this.
All right, does anything scare you though?
Yeah, wild animals. Yeah. I ain't trying to get bitten, eaten by no wild animal. That should be serious. Hell no. Ain't no tactics to tell them to stop. It's over.
Nah, man, I feel that, bro. I feel that.
So-
Now that we're talking about it though, all on our algorithm, we're gonna open up Instagram and YouTube, and all that's gonna be is just some fucking gnarly ass.
Me. And I'll be watching like what the fuck? Like 80s and like 70s shit. Like just watching old school shit, like a whole bunch of old school videos from the 90s, 2000 videos. Just watching shit, just soaking up game.
No, that's hard.
You know what I mean?
That's hard. Yeah, you could learn so much through YouTube videos, but you could also learn a lot of fake news shit too. A lot of bullshit.
Now that I'm so YouTube out the game, I could tell if it's a fucking bait shit. That nigga bullshit. I could tell off the views. You bullshit.
No, yeah, the clickbait.
For sure.
The clickbait is
the
definitely
clickbait is
different
crazy.
nowadays.
Yeah, and like all these gangbangers are now reactors on YouTube. It's like, bro.
Yeah, what's your take on that? How do you feel about that?
That needs to stop. That's not cool. Like, what are you doing? Why are you talking about hood politics on national television?
Yeah, man.
The world can see this.
It's definitely gotten. Because what happened was, bro.
It's crazy.
It's seen as
People-
an easy come up.
Yeah, and people murders are on there, like real murders. It's like, bro, why are you talking about this man's murder? This man's family don't want to see this. Come on, dude.
No, yeah, the content game. I wonder if clickbait will ever die.
I don't think.
Because you know how like I kind of relate clickbait to like the tabloids that you would see like
for sure
right in that aisle before you check out.
Exactly.
And it's like I feel like they're still there, but I've never bought one of those.
Yeah,
but I've looked. So
that should be crazy though.
I don't know, man. I hope the YouTube space shifts into a more less clickbait, but I think it's just going to get worse and worse.
Yeah, I think it is too.
You know,
there's just too many people starting to join now.
There's too many people. Everyone wants to be a creator now, especially video, YouTube,
or a rapper.
For sure. I feel like rapper had its time.
Yeah, it's slowed down now. It's more creators now. They trying to be on a podcast.
Because now I gotta do is just get a webcam, get a mic, cook up some titles.
For sure. They like, I'm at home all day doing this shit. I'm like, man. They be talking about jail stories. I'm like, damn, how many jail stories do you have?
But the fucked up thing too is we're the problem because we click on those videos at the same time.
I be at home like, damn, he stabbed 10 people. This shit's crazy. Like,
no, that's real. That's real.
That should be crazy.
So we would never see the Siete YouTube channel where he's reacting or what?
Yeah, no, hell no. They ain't finna get me on there talking for hours.
No, man, I feel that, but
probably get some content though.
I mean, I just appreciate you sitting down so we can get this content, man.
No,
because,
for sure, I had to.
You know, I feel like you're well versed enough in this space where it's like you know how to have a conversation and you're open to talking. Because doing those interviews where people don't even want to talk.
No, for real,
like,
God.
That, you know?
I can't wait till we like nigga more of my career. Like shit, I go platinum.
Hell yeah. And we'll be able to go back. And
like damn, remember we used to come to this? Oh, God.
Nah, for sure, bro.
Yeah, day one.
And, if you ever want to do some in the field content,
yeah, for sure.
Let me know. I'm sure you got, AD and all of them and shit.
Really want to take y'all around Compton, show y'all some spots, historical shit.
You should do a We Starving. We got to get you on.
Yeah, we could do that too. Shit.
That would be good.
I took corner brunch.
Oh, yeah.
I took them to the hood. Yeah. Had my $10.
What'd you spend it on?
Shit, noodles, chips, water. That was it.
No honey packs?
Hell, I don't use them. Fuck no. I don't know how people use them. Honey, what does that shit do?
I fucking bricks you up, I heard. Like, I never used it.
Oh, no. I ain't know that.
I know. I heard.
Work.
Pause. I heard AD's.
Oh yeah, he's the. You don't remember he used to rap about the blue pills? He's crazy. He used to be roasting him about that. The rhinos. That's what it was. Blue rhino. He used to be on his head like, bro.
Bruh, that was a crazy time.
That's for old men, bro. We young. My shit work, bro.
Yeah.
I don't need the blue rhino, dude.
Nah, I feel it, man.
I mean, you doing it too much. You need to slow down. You need a blue rhino, bro. Slow down.
No, I think his take was like, you got to do it. You cop it the first or two times with Shorty.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the first couple times, you be in your head.
Yeah, for sure.
Just lay it down off the honey pack, have him call him back. That was AD's mentality.
I had the homie, he be pouring honey packs like
in their mouth?
Like in the bottle. Like the whole bottle, like. I'm like, bro, you that horny? Like, bro.
I feel like that's just super bad for your heart.
Yeah, like, what? I'd be scared to pop a Viagra. Like, what?
Yeah, I've never done that.
Me neither. I'd be scared.
But
you just on brick all day.
If
that's out.
If I take a pill and one of the side effects is like, yo, if you've been bricked up for over 12 hours, go see a doctor. Like
that's scary, bro.
Because imagine that. Imagine it not turning off.
Man,
that shit.
I'd be spooked. Like, Lord, please just let me stop. I don't want to. I'll start reading a book. And try to get your mind off stuff, like answer to the words. Shit. Yeah, like you gotta think of some whole opposite shit.
Oh man, well shit, bro. I know you about to start a session.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, thank you for sitting down, taking some time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Is there anything you want to plug or drop?
Oh man,
where can the people find you?
Man, Siete7x, 2 eyes. That's my Instagram, and Long live my therapy. Y'all go tap that in. I've been out for a minute. Just go tap in and type in. You feel me? Then I got some more shit dropping. I got some singles on the way. And I'm going to drop another tape on my birthday, November 8th. So y'all just be on the lookout for that shit. We going crazy.
You got a name for it?
No, not yet. Oh, yeah, I do. And you going to be exclusive one to get it. You the first one to get it. It's called Stuck in the Hole.
Ooh.
Yes. Stuck in the Hole.
Hey, man. Well, I'm excited to check it out, bro. Thank you once again. This has been. I still don't have a name for the podcast, but we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah.
I need to get my branding up.
No, for sure.
But like, comment, subscribe, and we're out of here.